and it lowered the temperature stemming from the sign stealing investigation. Now there are conflicting reports out there about Jim Harbaugh's contract extension. Now, he said that the way it was characterized and one of the reports that was out last night is not necessarily accurate. I think we probably both agree that you have to take it off the table at least until the dust settles here, but it's not to say that they aren't engaged and the contract might not be imminent once they get some more clarity on this. But regardless of the status of his contract, is Jim Harbaugh's future still in Ann Arbor?
You know, this has been a storyline every single offseason, right? And I think it's a credit to how good of a coach he is. You know, people give him slack at times. I don't know that there's a program in the NFL or college that wouldn't be really damn happy if Jim Harbaugh led their team. My personal opinion is I think Jim wants to be somewhere that he's loved and respected and compensated for his work and efforts. With that in mind, I think Jim would sign a lifetime contract with Michigan. Of course, everything going on right now muddies the water. So as far as, you know, his future in Ann Arbor, it's really hard to say with the lack of clarity we have regarding on what's going to be the potential consequences of the sign stealing.
Yeah, I'm conflicted on this because I certainly do agree with you on the idea that Jim Harbaugh loves Michigan. He would like to be the coach of Michigan, and the things that he's done over the last few seasons at the University of Michigan have been phenomenal. I mean, it's returned back to the prominence of what people expect from that brand. At the same time, it feels like there is a constant tension back and forth between Jim Harbaugh and the NCAA, and that's not something you worry about in the pros. It seems to me that there is also consternation among some of the decision makers of that university in their tolerance level for Jim Harbaugh and who he is to his core and how he behaves at times. And I'm not exactly sure that's something that he feels comfortable about. The one thing I keep going back to, though, is every time we think Jim's going to do something, he does something completely different. So a lot of people thinking that he's going to go to the NFL probably means that he's going to be in Ann Arbor for a very long time.
It's a fair point, man. Jim, Coach Harbaugh, there's one thing that we do know. And it's that we don't know.
We don't know.
So we shall see. It seemed before all this that he was in a great place with his players, his staff, and loves the program. Of course, now we got a lot of other things to consider.
I think he's still in a great place with the players and the staff, and he loves the program. It's just all the external now that's muddy in the waters.
Right. Okay. So that's the big-time storyline.